There's a man I know who lives in a flat across the park, with the white temple flower trees and the water pump house with red bricks. He's got the place on a 1 year lease, he says, and though I say yes, I don't believe him. It's been a week now since he hired me to write his letters, but he doesn't begin. He says he'd botched it all back in the old days when he could remember words and names still. And he pulls at a broken button near his belly and says, "When I was not quite so alone." And there, between park and flat, he's desperate, but he's drifting. I can tell. The urgent eyes, the shaking hands, the mark on his thin gaunt wrists where his gold watch won't fit anymore. It was the first evening of June, and he stood at the window staring at the corner over the rooftops, where the sky was going black and heavy like 100 elephants. So we sit on the park bench. He looks at the clouds. I watch the girls jog by. He says, even a young man grows sad before the rains, even if he has a woman. If she's warm by his side, even then. And I don't have. I forget her name. And I'm not even young. And if I feel a little sad today, it's okay, I think. And I say yes, it's okay. Because I'm good with lies. And because I can see what he's holding down in his eyes. It must have been the rains, or maybe he was afraid for her. Perhaps he thought if he wrote, he was fine. If she got a long letter in the rain, she'd feel better, even laugh again. Then he smiles at me, pulls out a white flower from his shirt pocket and sticks it into mine. "I forget its name," he says. Then he says, "You're a good boy." And then, haltingly, "Kudaja, Kudaja." No one ever asked me to write a letter before, certainly not about love. Now, I can drive you to Connaught Place at midnight, drink with you till morning, tell you what to stroke when you're looking to, but I won't know love. If you're looking for that kind of thing, you'd look for someone smooth, a slower guy, a dreamer with words, someone into such things as feelings. Not me, definitely not me. We met in his room or at the park, weekday mornings, weekend afternoons, or sometimes at Shambhu's shack, getting our late night cigarettes. Me 2 packets of charms and he a pack of Rothmans. So that evening, a while after calling me a good boy, he leans to my side of the park bench and says, "Tell her for me. I think she lives near the sea. And take your Enfield. Beautiful, jobless, wild, young, you dream, reckless. Cloud who loses his way." Back in his house, he asked me to find writing paper and envelopes and a pen. That one, he pointed to a Sheffer. I had a beautiful hand, he said, and traced words in the air. I had a beautiful hand. Then he said, "Put in the address." It was a busy street with a park, low ceiling, a large terrace. The street light came in all night from the ventilators and from a crack in the door we could never get it dark enough inside. It's a room, really, just a room, but in that corner of Delhi. And he pointed to the west.